I would like you to give some special tips on writing, especially for students as exams are on the edge now.
Yes. With exam being there, I know there's a lot of syllabus which needs to be studied, but to develop a writing habit, it will also help them to improve their memory on a subject, ma'am. It will help them to understand the subject better. So if they are not into much of writing, the best way to do this is whatever you read an answer, a question, whatever you read, try to jot down the points, the important points. Just jot down into a list form. It's a very good way. Listing down is a very good way of remembering things, and definitely that's why our elders and they remember every phone number because they used to jot down. Very important thing is try to use the same pen which you are going to use for the exam. Try to practice writing with the same pen. That's a good way of making your handwriting more legible. I won't say switch to fountain pen because even if you do now, it's not going to be that easy for children. But at the same time, in the exam, because the paper is of a different quality, so switching to fountain pen will definitely not work for them because the paper will blot the whole ink. Their answers and their efforts go for a waste. So maybe go for a better option, a more soft writing ball pen rather than a gel pen, because gel pen and micro tips are again very pointed, ma'am, and they put stress. The more pointed thing you use, the more stress you develop on you. Best is when you are practicing, either you go for graphite pencils because graphites are again soft. Either you practice writing with graphite pencil, practice your answers with that, or the best thing is that you switch to that pen which you will be using for the exam. And when you're using, use more rounder tipped pens rather than very fine tipped pens, because it's again putting a lot of pressure on your brain and your nerves. So maybe a better option now. I'm actually clueless on ballpoint pens. I really don't know which are the better options. So you can see the ones with 1 mm. Sorry, I think so. Yeah, 1 mm plus. They work better. Don't go for 0.7 mm because again it's very pointed. 1 mm plus works better. Second tip would be do daily. Consistency is the key. So if you write daily, if you practice daily, it is a very good way of connecting with your handwriting and connecting your thoughts with your memory. So you have to be doing that daily. It's a commitment. When you write, you are doing a commitment to yourself. This was told by Brigadier Bhasin in one of the interviews with me. And when I had invited sir to speak about writing, this is what he said, that it's a commitment you are doing to yourself when you write down things. So that's why it matters. So this is a second suggestion. I'll tell them that do it daily. Consistency is the key. Enjoy the process. It is beautiful. If you will have good writing skills, it will be really, really amazing. It is only going to benefit you. I know you might feel that itne time mein to I could have read 2 answers. But 2 answers you read and you remember with just 50% memory. You read one answer, you write one answer and create 80% memory of it. Which one is a better score? 50-50 in both answers, or you 80% in one answer? So yeah. So that is what one needs to see. That too 50-50 is our assumption you will get. The teacher might give you much lesser than that. So that is what I want children to look at. There is something called as mind mapping, where you can just draw diagrams to remember that, okay, if this topic comes, how do I write? Especially essay writing, because there you have to write an answer extemporally. So in that case, write the topic in the center, Even you can do it in exam if time permits. Quickly write the topic in the center, take out few tentacles and write down, okay, this is the thing, this is the aspect I have to cover, this is I have to cover. And you have the thing, okay, you've structured your answer that come what may, I have to cover these heads in every essay of mine. It's ready for you. That pen template is ready for you. You have de-stressed yourself by creating that for yourself. And in many subjects like science and all, it is just, you can always structure your answer that, okay, I have to first write this. There are set patterns for it. And yeah, you'll be good to go. Practice makes perfect.
Thank you so much, Niti, for these tips. And I'm 100% sure that this is going to help all the students who will be watching this program, and they will be definitely excelling. Of course, they will be excelling with their good answers in their answer sheets, but at the same time, writing those answers in good handwriting, the way you have mentioned, the way they will be learning with the help of your tips, will definitely help them to add some more percentage to overall excellence of their score. So thank you very much for being here on this platform and guiding all my students on handwriting, plus elaborating our knowledge about graphology, handwriting, and signatures. So friends, if you have any queries about writing or signature analysis, you can connect to Major Niti. Her coordinates are given below in the description box. And to watch more episodes of Spotlight with Abha, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and please do press the bell icon nearby. So thank you, Major Niti, for giving your valuable time and sharing your insights on this platform.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Entirely my pleasure.
Hey, but it's time to say bye-bye, but please do not go out without mask. Do take very good care of yourself. Do follow all the corona guidelines given by the government to be safe. And yes, don't forget to get vaccinated. I got it done, and believe me, it's safe. So throw away all the myths from your mind and approach to nearest COVID center and take the vaccine. So till then, we'll be seeing you in the next episode of Spotlight with Abha. See you then. Bye-bye.